It is part 2 of the Archon quest. We didn't finish it the other day. Sue me. I'm very excited about it. We left off on the Nouvelette Focalors cutscene. The little teardrop fell in my hand and I saw things. I understand some things. My heart broke for Fiorina. Oh my god.
Oh, who permitted you to come onto this stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.
Come on, it's me. Fiorina?
All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you.
What is that?
There is no need to state your name.
What is that?
Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance.
But I don't see an audience here.
Oh, do not jest.
Let the stage lights
Can
off,
you not
please, if only
feel
for
it?
1 second.
I
What is
am
that thing on the
Focalors.
top?
The eyes of countless Fontanians are upon me. I must, at all times, display
Aww.
the utmost elegance and nobility.
Something's off. There's no getting through to her. Even in her heart of hearts, she's still playing the role of the Hydro Archon. Maybe she did lie really well to herself. I have to find a way. Ah! I felt like that was a proper response to that. Turn off the spotlights. Okay. This is what I did.
Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical
Why are you
difficulty, but
attacking
worry
me?
not.
Stop.
The guards shall resolve it.
I'm doing
soon.
my job. Oh, I have to defeat him one at a time. Now we watch her performance. It says all the spotlights turned off. In Fiorina's heart, they must have symbolized the eyes of the people on her. I mean, it is true that like if a spotlight is hitting you like this, you can't see past it. So she might have just kept telling herself there was an audience there. It didn't really matter. Speaking of which, I think I just received some sort of signal. Was that her true voice? A ticket? When did that end up here? A golden ticket? Oh. Is that my seat? Can I go sit there? Either way, looks like the show's about to begin. In that case, show me how you truly feel, Fiorina. Oh, I don't know if I want to know. Scene 1, before a mirror, Fiorina. I know, we're going to the chocolate factory. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, now we're her? Do we sit down? Oh, there's the mirror. Oh. Oh, I'm so scared. Why do I feel like there should also be like a second person walking past us? I feel like we just got into like a horror game.
Fiorina.
Oh.
Fiorina. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you? Be not nervous.
Is that
Be
the
not
Focalors
afraid.
voice?
I am
Stop.
before you. Wait a moment. You're near me? How can this
She said-
be?
Not the hand on the hip. Oh my god. Same voice
Mirror
actor?
me,
The talent.
what?
Stop.
That's not bad.
So cool.
Let's go with that. Mirror me. What do you wish to say? The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
Uh-huh.
What prophecy? Wait. I know. I think. I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Huh.
Oh, very good. You know it well. What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly.
This
The
poor
only
girl.
thing I know for sure is this prophecy.
Like, she
Will
just
it
wanted to live a
really
little
come to
human
pass?
life.
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared. There is no escaping it. But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too? Oh,
Don't
If
worry.
I asked that to someone and they just
Magical meetings
giggled.
exist in this world
Oh my God.
precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today.
They have the same eyes.
I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
Somewhat? You know what you're doing to her.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me. You spoke so much and with so much
I really hate
certainty.
this.
As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was,
Wow.
why do I have to be the one to suffer? But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world,
Oh my God.
if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my pain on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
You
Are you
truly
kidding
are
me?
the perfect
I'm
human,
gonna start
my
sobbing.
ideal. I suppose this would also
Oh
be the justice that
my
belongs to you.
God.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon.
So this was like the
I need
beginning.
you to play a role, that of the new Archon.
So she was just like a regular old
Play
person.
as a god?
That's right.
I
You
thought for
must
some reason
begin
she was
a
like crafted and like
never-ending
always knew.
masquerade. You must
Ugh.
never let anyone suspect your identity.
Wow.
If you can keep it up,
A little
then
bit,
I
Isabel,
shall
for
have
sure.
my way of
I feel like there's a lot of
defying
like
this
biblical
prophecy.
connections.
But
Um,
should your identity be revealed,
With love, a
then
video
all
essay.
hope will be
Interesting.
lost.
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed.
Don't
15?
worry. What
Wait, do you
must
have
do
the
is
link
not
to that? Otherwise, I'll
turn
definitely look it up.
yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be.
Wow.
Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
Like, I can't even imagine that.
I'm
Wait.
still not sure I understand, but I'll try. I'll try to do this.
The Bible Genshin
So,
version.
How long am I going to have to play this role?
To
All good, Gothic.
accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, many
Yes, it should work.
years. You will endure and
Give me
not
the Bible
grow
references
old
in
until
Fontaine.
your task ends. But
Life imitates
I
art,
promise
art imitates
you,
life.
all will eventually end in a magnificent
True,
and
they're all
dramatic
are
trial,
archons and gods.
and everyone
Feel like-
will be saved.
That was the biggest tongue twister. I don't think I said it right.
How exciting. I'll be
And she
looking
looks
forward to it.
But like, on one hand, what a purpose to have. But what a shitty, shitty purpose to not pursue divinity but contend humanity. Okay, Genshin writing. Hop off. The single spotlight.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people.
Oh my god, I'd be pooping my pants.
What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know.
I couldn't tell you, girl.
Perhaps I should first try to act natural.
Summon courage.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard
There's no one
about
there.
how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I'm your Hydro Archon now.
Your new Archon.
Hope you're all doing great. Like, comment, subscribe. Appear
In
earnest?
truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice.
Close politely.
Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the
She is so
Maison
She said,
Cardinal.
I'm taking suggestions, guys, on how to be an Archon.
Will require us to work
Thanks.
together, after all.
That's sweet.
This should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine.
That's the new Hydro Archon.
Oh, God.
This is some kind of joke by the Maison. I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions
Oh,
there at the end.
that's mortifying.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
Oh, God.
She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
The stage fright you would feel.
The succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-backed puppet.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? Oh, this is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving.
True, she has like 500 years to make it.
Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be.
Exactly.
Calm down, Farina.
True.
Think.
Time and time again, we do see that ancient Fontanians were
How would they imagine
bitches.
a god to speak and act? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence.
Uh-huh.
One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play.
God.
Oh, very good, my people.
Oh.
Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule.
She said 360.
Now,
I got
was
this.
wondering,
Jesus.
if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage.
You
and
know what?
take
I will say,
ownership
I
of this
love her
opera,
outfit. I was very on the
would
fence
the
about it.
children of Fontaine follow
She
them?
looks so cunty here.
Well, it seems that you would all see right
I
through
did
them.
Newbie Story Quest, yeah.
Having passed my
They were
test, you
mean.
are qualified to
So
witness
mean to the
wondrous
Melusines.
trials alongside
So
my
this makes
august
sense.
self here in this opera house.
She said, crazy, I was
You
crazy
may
once.
consider my previous act a
It is so
portent
cute.
of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Oh, and then she just ran with this. So good.
Suppose it's a better look than before. Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful. Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech.
Resolutely, with conviction.
My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not,
Oh, she modeled her
whether you
long hair
trust
after
me or
Mirror
nay,
Me.
I say to you,
Could be.
faith in your
Like,
ardor
hey,
for
let me take a little bit of
justice.
that.
We have heard it said that this nation's
Okay,
sins can no
love.
longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice
Oh, we're gonna turn up
is
the
most
drama.
fragrant when it blooms amid sin.
Oh, yeah. Turn up the drama.
Scales of justice
No, I don't. I
should
have an
not
alert
lay
command.
heavy in the hands of its god. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine.
We're ending emphatically.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the oratrix,
Oh, when she did a little twirl.
I shall even judge the gods of this world.
Oh. Whoops and cheers. But then it's like you set the bar here. If you give them any less, they'll be like, wait, what the fuck? You know? Oh my god. Scene 3, Opera House, Furina. Oh my god. I like that they're like formatting this in a theater play setting with the scenes. What's this? She'll judge the gods themselves? Yeah,
Lady
you will.
Farina,
Here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Come now. I'm not just at the Opera House in person. Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette.
Okay.
Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh.
If I may be so impertinent, what kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial. A trial to end all things.
What?
How could you hope to understand?
Oh.
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought, Lady Archon.
No,
He got so scared. He said,
and do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now.
Yikes.
Do your duties.
So she was just waiting the
Trial I
whole
await.
time
It will come one day.
for that. Oh my god. And then imagine having to wait 500 years. Hell no.
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not?
Oh boy.
Oh,
With
I'm
the
afraid
giggle.
that's
It's a
just
scary
an
laugh.
inevitable consequence of my divine charm. All right. Deuteria, is it? How is your son's illness?
Oh no.
You remembered me, and you knew of my family too. He is doing much better now.
Oh, okay.
In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I. He was the one who forced me to seek an audience with you,
Oh.
and to bring your words back to him.
Oh, good. Very good. If this should happen again in the future, please do not hesitate to come and tell me. Going down to citizens' homes every so often, while not usual practice, should serve as a fine change of pace.
Oh, you're such a gentle and wise god. Thank you once again, on behalf of my son.
Huh. I feel like this other scene is going to be quite the opposite vibe. That was a nice interaction, I guess. Oh boy. Oh, I agree. The music's so good.
Here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid
Ooh.
things still don't look good.
I see. It's as I thought then. As your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow you to
Oh,
analyze
that's
it.
right. Because for so
All
long she was
manner
having
of
people
signs indicate that the
try to
prophecy
find like a
will
cure
still
for
come
everything
to
and she just
pass.
never found it.
Forget it. That's not something you need to worry about right now.
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
No, they have not.
Afraid that they haven't found any effective solution thus far.
But if she knows it needs to happen and it's gonna happen,
Is that so?
why would she be fighting it?
Well, no wonder.
You know?
This
I mean, maybe
issue
because it is
has
kind of scary.
reached the realm of the gods after all.
Maybe because it is probably
Still,
horrifying
your
to think
spirit
about.
is praiseworthy.
But I don't know. Okay, last one.
The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion.
Who was
Maybe this is
suspicious?
fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved. All right, Farina, don't think too hard about this.
Oh.
You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Okay. What have we got? Scene 4, Opera House. The arena. Yeah, I can imagine.
Lady Farina,
Especially in
here are the
Archon
trial
that,
reports
like,
for
you
the
know your
latest
people are
cases, as
doomed.
well as a summary of the follow-up.
Yeah.
There'll be no need for that. I've seen them already. There's no need to go back over scenes I've witnessed in person before.
Lady Farina,
Oh, sorry.
I've waited so so longed for this chance to see you in this manner.
Indeed, my dear loyal citizen. This
So it's just her getting more
moment
like
is an honor for us both.
mean. I don't know.
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Not Poisson.
Understood.
Oh,
Keep
R.I.P.
monitoring.
God, that was
Keep
the
me
hardest
informed
part of
should
this whole
anything
quest.
come up at the Institute.
Hated all of that. You're doing splendidly good.
I don't think I let anything slip today.
Oh my god.
I must show the people that there's
Yeah,
nothing
and like,
to worry about.
ugh. I do feel really bad for her.
These days will end. I feel
And it's just like a
exhausted. Best
cycle that you
rest
never know when is gonna end. And you know it's never gonna end well. Oh my god, this poor girl. And you're literally just a human! Oh, I literally can't do it. Wow. And it's just day after day after day after day after day. Oh, she didn't have a vision? Oh.
Lady Farina, it's like a dream being able to speak with you up close like this. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was Madame Dioteria, almost 20 generations ago.
Oh my god.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful believer. A
20
descendant of a
generations?
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Farina. My lady?
Is she crying?
What is it, good citizen?
Are you crying?
Oh my god.
Really now? I didn't even notice. This must be the overflow of hydro from my person.
Oh yeah, that's totally. I'm gonna actually say that from now on.
Being the god whose
Anytime I'm crying in
dominion is
public,
far
sorry, it's
greater
just an
than
overflow of hydro from my person.
No wonder.
Don't worry about me.
Station of your power, then. Oh, Archon, I am honored to have witnessed this. Honored indeed.
True, Shadow. We all miss Quisto. Oh, my heart.
So interminable.
I know.
So lonely.
That seems worse than just. I'm sorry, it's my overflow of hydro from my person.
Hundreds of years must have passed by now.
Hundreds.
Perhaps the show must go on for hundreds more.
Wow.
I never imagined that it would hurt so much. Have I reached my limit? No. Perhaps I reached it long ago. Today I didn't even notice my own tears.
Oh, poor girl. I want to give her a little forehead
Tell
kiss.
someone, anyone,
You know?
about this. But
Yeah.
would that not destroy all I've done so far?
Oh my god, how lonely.
I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries. But there's not even a sliver of hope.
That was the Fountain of Lucine line. I see.
Keep heart. I must maintain this act. It is the
Huh.
only way to save
How much longer?
Fontaine. Please, mirror me. You have to succeed.
Wow. Wow. It's not even done. Scene 1. Oh, 182,000. Opera House Furina and? Ooh? Third character?
Farina, you don't
Me!
have to shoulder this burden alone.
Oh, that's right.
Although I don't know what
This
you
is the
might be
end.
keeping from everyone. Your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
That's my voice. Is this scene from where we were within the giant magic box? This is great. I don't think that this scene would replay in her inner world. Surely I'll find out.
Share my burden.
Wasn't done, Hoyovers.
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
Huh.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone.
Yeah.
Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness? Yes. I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other
500
words,
years later,
you
yes.
never belonged
I'm back,
here.
Misty.
And
That's
if
your girl
Tevat
dinner.
is in its entirety a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
If that's the case... He's right. I could confide in him, couldn't I? But if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones to pay the price. No, Farina. You shouldn't be selfish.
Ooh.
But what if it's really alright? Farina, you've worked so hard for so long. Surely it would be okay to put yourself first for once. Just this once. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide.
I guess, yeah, might as well be like someone from another world.
Surely.
But then what if they fuck it up?
You know? If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it. Long and hard.
Okay, ...
No, I have nothing to say. I am Farina, the Archon of Fontaine. Everything will surely get better. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance.
I think they can die, but they can live forever. If they... Yeah, just not by old age. Hello?
Fine.
Immortal, not invincible. I feel like it's a good way to put it.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth?
Oh.
You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Really?
Yes, it had to be done.
Did it?
To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself. She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 centuries,
it's a great plan. It's a crazy cost.
It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision after all.
I don't know.
I believe that I understand how your deception works.
I don't know if I could have made a decision like
but that is only half the truth, is it not?
Yeah.
How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine? That is the most important thing.
Does she still have to die?
Good, good. Of course, the Udex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine, yes?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Linny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber.
Ooh, don't love that.
It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along. Am I right?
Oh.
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so.
She never had her gnosis.
Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth.
Oh, got him.
In truth, it is no enactor of justice.
I know, I'm scared she is girl bossing too close to the sun.
Created to kill the god of justice.
What?
I beg your pardon?
Oh my god, did she have to die?
You have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon which she has been placed.
Is she just eliminating
I mean,
a Hydro
did
Archon?
you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Farina suffered? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium within the Oratrice.
Uh-huh.
But really, Some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine.
Okay.
The vast majority has been
Holy shit.
to enact this death sentence.
So she just made her suffer for 500 years and then
part
she's
of
gonna
your plan.
execute her?
Both the trial and the sentence.
What?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontainians for millennia had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all of it has now been stored within
I
the
think
oratories.
my heart is breaking.
But only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro
And the
Archon's
freaking
divine
music in the
throne,
background, it's too good.
shaking the rules established
Wow.
by Celestia and breaking through the
She's giving the
institution
biggest
that
middle
is
finger to
the Seven.
Celestia right now, and
So the Oratrice's call for death was
It's a
for
wow.
neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course.
what?
In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
What?
But...
What? No way. No shot. She said, yeah. Yeah, I fucking did that.
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro
Whoa.
Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make.
I mean, what if he doesn't want that job again?
All you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
But for what? Like, why?
I've never
I just
quite
want to know
seen it
why.
that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my deception worked.
From girl failure to girl boss. You have a comeback story. Whoa. I mean...
Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Were they not guilty of essentially the same crime? Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you? Speaking of justice,
oh my god, my brain's exploding.
Justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence itself. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontainians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be Fontaine's original justice.
She played the long game.
In other words, existence was Egeria's justice.
And
to me, justice is the continuation of that existence. Defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on. That should be the justice enthroned over all others. At this point, we, whether it be myself or all other Fontainians, have shouldered the burden of this sin for far too long.
I look so
Udex
concerned.
Millet,
I need to like relax my eyebrows. Jeez. They can't though, it's too good.
Power as an elemental sovereign. What verdict shall you pass upon us?
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Udex, I see now that was your idea too.
Oh my god, she's been playing them like little pawns.
At last, I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between us. And I have even attempted to feel as they feel.
Attempted.
You are a devious one, Focalor.
Oh my god. That would be an
Things
insane
being
revelation,
as they
though.
are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
Yeah, he's the Hydra Dragon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah!
The hour of my execution is almost here.
Oh my
For the
god.
sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid.
Oh, stop.
Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervalette.
Oh my god, I'm
I
not
hope
ready
you've
for
enjoyed
that.
the part you played these 500 years.
I can't. Oh my god. Thank you, Farina, for all you've done! From this moment on, please live happily as a human, just as I wished we could. Does she get to live? No, please. He's so sad, it's raining.
I, Eudex Nervalette, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Oh my god. That was the most intense cutscene. I like don't have words for anything right now. Oh my god.
What just happened?
Navia?
Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
Yeah.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this.
Oh.
We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Do we have to fight the whale now?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it.
Is that the thing from Kung Fu Panda with the pinky?
Now have the ability to separate the power
I hope
of
I'm right in
animals
this.
from that creature. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry.
You obtained power just now.
Traveler, now that the Oratrice
It just
can
got the
no longer
gnosis,
function,
right?
I require an executor to help me mete out justice.
Me? Oh, I actually don't know if I want to be that. Ooh, you mean me?
The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine. The beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring narwhal.
Of course it's a fucking narwhal.
Come
Those
with me,
bitches don't
traveler.
really exist. Come on.
The hour of
No, I'm like a...
execution has
I happily decline. I decline your offer. Thank you, sir. I don't want to be an executor. I'm so scared. Yay, another job title. Wow. Wow. We're talking. Don't worry about it. Oh.
But how are we going to do that? It's huge.
Okay. That's what she said, actually, Paimon. That is what she said. So, fuck. Why did I think we were gonna get an Archon quest without a boss?
I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power.
It's so big.
We shall look for an opening together.
We have to look for an opening? Do I go swimming? I don't think I go swimming. What's that? Oh, that's my little cat. Okay.
I can feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
So does mine. Oh, Lord. He's a thick one. Yeah, something like that. But, like, 10 times bigger than Devon. And it looks so, like, celestial. I gotta destroy this.
Here comes the finale. And voila!
The soundscape is so good. Ah! Sorry, I thought I just got consumed by the void. As one does. I feel like Nuvalet speaking in the background is like simultaneously making me calmer and also like shut up. Yeah, sorry, don't do that. No, I can't even put. What's going on? Why is there a man? That actually scared me so bad. If I was wearing a heart rate monitor right now, that would have shot up from like a solid 60 to like a 380. They were cooking. Oh, I'm literally gonna die so many times. It's not even gonna be funny. Okay, it's just a man. It's literally, it's just a man. So we got this. Don't worry. Just like, don't worry about me. Oh, ouch. Ooh, ouchies.
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear.
Thanks.
Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from
The
within.
root? The fuck is the root? Why is there a man? Why do I always say shit like that? I did see the lower the level. I think I just gotta send it. I'm a gamer, okay? The power of... But where do I get that from?
And voila! A round of applause!
Oh, that's right. Ouchies. Where's the... I don't know, I don't care. I can do this. The music is so good. Stop that right now.
Let's get this show on the road!
Shattered. Whoa. Oh. Sir? Why is he such a badass? Oh. Oh. Oh god. Ooh. Ha! Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's my wife! Skirk! Right? Is that her name? What are you throwing? Did she just chuck Child's body into the void? Hmm? You said, hmm?
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. Should have been my job, but oh well.
We're talking with my wife.
It's just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually,
she threw him.
That it would happen at
she
some
threw
point,
him like a
but they
rag
bumped into
doll.
one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
But they bumped into one another earlier than I'd thought. Who? Disciple? Your master's pet?
Power. Who are you exactly?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right?
She threw him, and I'm scared.
That she was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak.
Oh, wait. She's galaxy leggings on, like from 2014.
Managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals.
Oh. What sort of person would take the all-devouring narwhal as a pet? Skirk would! A badass woman would,
I
okay?
have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much.
I don't think it was Skirk's pet, was it?
To do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks.
That's Skirk.
All in all,
Arabella! Oh my god, I love the art.
Miss Skirk?
Okay, Skirk's master
the point being
is the owner of the narwhal, correct?
That this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well,
She's not from this world, is she?
Master.
She's like from the abyss.
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
Sertologi. Who? Do I look like?
Unfamiliar with that name.
Oh.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous.
She said, "Damn, he's not famous."
Have you
The
heard of the name?
Fowl?
The Fowl.
He does not look
The
like
Fowl?
sound like someone I want to meet.
Still nothing. Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfulnir then? Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
Ooh, that one we've heard.
Have we?
Rhine-daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Huh?
Oh, so you do know that
Albedo's
name.
mom owns the
To be
narwhal?
honest, I also
Are
have
we
more
talking about the
personal
same
encounters with my
person?
master. I don't actually know them either. But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is like
similar.
a similar sort to Rhine.
Not Alice.
They're
Albedo's
both
mom.
pursuing some form of perfection.
Wait,
Oh, they
didn't you
both
also
are.
mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Huh.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you.
And
Such
we
roiling
still
hydro
beat it?
energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep
Oh,
seas
God.
to digest. As such, the fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Aw. There's little to be surprised about, Paimon. It is natural after all, the prophecy will surely come true. We knew this and accepted it. However...
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
Oh, we're just giving that info out already? Okay. Alright.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters.
Oh, I'm not ready for
and
this.
Only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
They still got dissolved? Wait, are we sure?
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Wait, what? Oh my god! Swim, baby boys! Swim! Oh my god. Oh, this is so much. I love, look at, she looks like such a badass. Her, oh, I love her! Stop. Thank you, Taylor Swift. Oh. Is it, what the hell is that? Oh, the big ship.
All hands initiate emergency rescue.
Giggling and kicking my feet right now!
Hurry!
It is very Howl's Moving Castle-esque. He's a captive now? That is so cool. They didn't get dissolved. Yes, gotcha cranes. Stop. And my little son. My son.
Look! The water's receding!
Uh-huh.
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
This feels like the end of a Disney movie in like the best way possible. I'm getting very emotional about it. She gets to live just a normal life.
Are you alright? We're safe. The prophecy.
She's free.
What is wrong?
Oh my god. She did it, yeah. That was so good. Oh, I can't read that.
The Spina Rasula talks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently
Babies can swim.
Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Spina Rasula, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future.
Oh,
Soil can still give birth.
look at her and her little flowers.
Hope is like seeing a small cookie when you're
Really power.
standing late at night. You just need a little of it.
Oh.
Starship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various
He really did that. He said, let me build a giant ship. We got this, bitches.
suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden gem. People always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the harder.
They just dropped in her. They're like, fuck, you weren't supposed to live. Bonk. Charlotte. Noah's Ark that shit. I have felt, I think, every human emotion in the last 2 hours. Just saying. So.
What do you think?
Yep.
Pretty
That's all I
enthralling,
got.
huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down.
That's the best.
The
Oh my
value
god.
for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups.
Yeah, they said,
We'll
shit.
publish further reports and go into the
They beat us.
Edwin's assistant, Jurier,
They're
created
not
a
going to be happy
true
about that,
flying
though.
ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home.
Oh,
I'm sure
Navia,
that these
sweet
stories
girl.
could draw even your well-traveled eye.
The articles do make me curious about how things will play out.
Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from
Yeah.
start to finish? What started
Like, we literally had the hand in playing this, Paimon. We're good.
You to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best
Oh, God.
incubators of news, if
No.
you haven't noticed.
No more.
Also,
Leave me
here-
alone. I don't want another job. But she is so precious.
Oh, this time will be
The Dane
different.
interlude soon.
Let's head to
True.
Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
Uh-huh. We still have things to do. Finale. Talk to Charlotte. Navia!
Oh, it's you.
She said, oh. Oh.
We're just having a look around.
Oh.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too.
Why?
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garun Snezhevich.
Oh, no.
He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work.
I forgot
Residents
about
are
this.
hard at work as well.
That the
Thanks
knave
to
was
everyone,
helping.
Work is progressing nicely.
Oh my
We've
god, that
lost
means
a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
the Fatui have a big hand in rebuilding Fontaine. I mean, it's great. Thank you. But
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like
I'm
that article
not
you wrote
mad at
last year
I'm not
about
mad at
Fontaine's
Father.
three
I am
cats.
skeptical of her
But if you don't mind,
Her motivation.
could you not emphasize our role
Yeah.
too much in your report? It's not
Yes, the
charity
Game
we're doing
Awards.
here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks.
Aw.
Oh, you're
Got
back
root.
too.
Queen.
How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Uh-huh.
You're here too, Clarence?
Huh?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson
Yeah, fair.
to wait out the heat.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of
Oops.
Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
I don't know if she like wants to talk about
I'm
it.
sure you can find a better theme than that,
Let's read the room, Charlotte. Love you, girl.
I see you're the same as always.
Oh.
Couldn't you do me a favor for Navia's sake?
Ooh. Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might
my
as well
God.
just take a few more photos of me.
Let's go, lesbians.
It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather
Oh,
up
it's the thing.
and smile.
I was like, where did that noise come from? That's such a cute little picture.
Was it a good shot? Did Paimon look cute in it?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a
love
few more
her.
shots.
Charlotte takes more pictures of Poisson.
All right, that
Her
should
little
do it.
eyes are so
I'll be back
cute.
here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
Okay. Why does Paimon get to be in the middle? Who
You're very
knows?
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually
Not
get
to
that
brag.
interview with you after all, Miss Clorand.
Not happening.
Wow, you really do have that never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Merope.
You already knew it. You already knew she was going?
You're well informed. Let me make a guess, too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you, right?
That's a very complete information chain.
Should he be listening to us say this all right now?
Nervillette asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media?
Oops.
I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee that Ridsley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now. And
She's just our goofy
tell me
little
if you hear
friend,
anything
Charlotte.
interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
Okay. Okay, I'll talk to Navia. What is Risley doing? And why am I getting quest blocked in the Archon quest again? I don't know where Navia is. It's just odd. We are currently quest blocked again to finish the Archon quest.
There's a real nostalgic feeling
Oh.
to this place.
Just kidding. No longer
Looks like
quest
you've
blocked.
been missing us.
I have been.
Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
He did. It's because we're in love.
I'm here
Okay.
to welcome you
Don't worry
and
about it.
our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to us.
She said,
It's an honor to finally meet the
Hi.
much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to
I
thank
love her.
But that said,
I do. Yeah, I
should
play with
be the
Aether.
Focus of your interview. I trust you.
My
recall
NA
our
account,
agreement?
even though she's pretty dead, I have Lumine.
Of course.
All right then, this way.
Dun, 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 dun. Are
Hey,
these
no
people?
need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need. Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published on the cover of the Steambird?
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear.
He's got
beside that
thigh-high
of Mr.
boots.
Jurier, hmm?
Sir, please don't say things like that.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
But it looks like dear
Just
Mr.
noticed him.
Jurier denies it. Might this interview be very important to you then?
You know what?
this is
I'm
my first
reading
time being
ACOTAR right
interviewed,
now,
I'm very
and like
thankful to the Steambird for
Risley, I think, is what I picture Reese to look like.
But I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once, and I'll be honest, I enjoyed.
I gotta get
chatting
my
with you
bugs.
more.
I gotta get my
Definitely
bugs.
got more of that genius vibe going on. The boat that brought about a
But,
miracle,
like,
the ark that saved the people.
Of Reese, a little less baby-faced though.
Like an emissary of legend. Still, if I might ask, where's that flying ship now?
Who's not a couple?
Looks like Charlotte's
They're
trying
all
to get
boyfriends.
herself another exclusive scoop.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory.
No, not the bowels. Why would you call it that? That's disgusting.
Really?
No.
Well, then in that case, could I have an interview with you to make up for that loss?
No.
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this couple of researchers?
No.
Did you really have to use the word couple? 2 solo photos will do.
Girl, calm down.
Please, someone help me have a look.
Is my hair messed up?
Sure are getting pretty lively here.
Oh boy.
Sounds like
Queen.
everyone's here. Would any of you like to try this new drink I came up
Okay,
with?
now can I take her?
Ah, Siegeween.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. What? Sure. Come on.
Sure. Do I have to smile?
Rivals to lovers?
How have things been at
Oh
the
yeah.
fortress?
Same old, as you can see. Fontaine's undergone some changes, but this place is still
You
more
think?
or less
It was like flooded and then not
Other than
flooded,
that
so
flying
yeah,
ship,
changes are
It got a tad too much attention, I think.
one way to put it.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes heroes. Am I right, Mr. Jurrier? Miss Lurvine?
Siegeween scares you?
I
No.
believe that you too should have your day in the sun. Not that you would want that, which is a pity.
I'll just leave the spotlight to you two.
Okay, Slay.
I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh? Anyway, regarding that Harbinger, I'm not
Harbinger?
sure you remember, but his 3 young followers are still waiting for his return.
Oh.
He sure did win them over, huh?
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad being that they must face extended sentences for abetting his escape.
Wait.
Oh.
Lynn, he has to stay in prison?
Are things gonna change for you too?
That's kind of tragic.
What change can there be? The fortress will keep chugging along, and so will my duties. As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
Hey everyone, the photo shoot's done.
Okay.
Good. In that case, let's call it a day here.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go. Till next time, everyone.
There'll be a next time?
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater.
Maybe I have to visit you again. Okay, Rayo. Don't be sad about it.
All right.
God.
Last stop, the docks.
I think I was tearing up a lot. I thought I was gonna sob a few times.
They really are here. How did you know?
Slay.
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others
Aw.
after working together. Apparently, they've been at the docks distributing these strange pockets the whole
Oh,
time
that's
since.
right.
Traveler,
Maybe they put all their food in there so it didn't get
and
wet.
Miss Charlotte too.
They put their food in their pockets.
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things.
I don't know, man.
The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them.
Oh.
Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you.
Trick a friend? I wonder which of my friends would fall for that.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Oh, Fremy, be my bestie. She is describing a bag of holding, yeah.
I'll help you make some
We used to
more
have one of
friends.
those in a previous
To be
campaign.
honest, that
It was
sounds
very fun.
pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Oh.
Sure.
You sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Sounds like that would suit
Yes,
him.
I was planning to first
God,
introduce
stop.
Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself. In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
That said,
I love this.
would anyone anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, that's kind of scary.
It'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture of us.
I love Franny so much. So much it hurts.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you.
Say to me.
So, how have things been, Traveler?
I'm doing all
Father
right.
says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
That's all right.
I trust Linny wholeheartedly.
So, what's she doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well, after Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Nervilette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's Gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
Hang on. What? Am I, Catherine? Am I reading this right? Nouvelette gave Fontaine's Gnosis to the knave.
A diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself.
So we're all gonna die! So we're literally all gonna die. So we're all dying now. Cool.
It could have been done as an
Oh my
apology
God.
for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine and
That's why she
Poisson.
fucking did it.
That's true, but
Nouvelette! Oh my god.
irresponsible?
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Nervilette has had a significant change of heart regarding the matter.
He wants it back?
So there's some reason for this that
Or
only Nervilette knows about?
he's okay with
I
letting
suspect
it
you'll have to ask him about
go?
that yourself. Yes, speaking
Oh,
of which,
God.
I did see him strolling around the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede a while back.
Stupid sexy Nouvelette.
Busy and stuff. Paimon didn't think he'd have the time for that.
Period.
But back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Child?
Oh, Child got flung
They
into
say
another
that he's
dimension, so
returned to
yeah,
Snezhnaya
it's okay.
to recover from his wounds.
Oh, he's
I
alive.
hear
That's
that
good.
the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
He said, "Near." I just want a gif of Child's body flying through the air into the black hole, please.
That's true.
Yeah. There's a reason. I don't even care what the reason is. It's stupid.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Whom? I don't want to know. Miss Mayhem.
Father.
I was gonna say something that
what
actually.
do you know?
That
Come to the docks to see how my children are doing
Nope.
and meet the traveler by
Father.
chance.
Father.
Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind. I would have done them regardless.
Yeah, the name's father.
Take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya.
Pimon's like, oh fuck.
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied.
Dottore
with
is gonna have a
science.
gnosis.
The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world.
Okay, cool.
With such a grand
Okay, cool.
goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks. Switching my masks is something I've always done.
Wait, now he gets a third. It's stupid. Will you keep your
Well,
position?
that depends on many things. No one truly
didn't
knows
want
what
to
the
talk
future
to her again.
holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
I only need one more. This is the worst thing ever, actually. Actually, I just remembered something. Please help us deliver this. I'll get Child's vision.
All right.
Forgot I
I'll
had that.
endeavor to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
You are literally so welcome.
And that's a wrap for me.
And that's a wrap for me. She's so like millennial narrator core. It's so
Greetings,
cute.
Miss Journalist.
Oh.
Hello.
That is correct. so forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
Are we the rookie talent?
The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
All right.
I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable. Farewell.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence.
She really does. Charlotte's me. Like, oh my god. Okay, we just talked to like the knave.
Thank you all.
Oh man.
Enough for me to write about, I'm sure.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket?
Oh my
before you
god,
go?
not the fucking magic
Here,
pocket.
Traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
Yeah, sure.
That's right. Funny.
That's
I
right.
was giving out magic pockets when we first met too. And what do you know? I'm doing
What
the
do you
exact
know?
same thing right now.
Uh-huh.
So many things have happened, but the pockets are still the pockets.
Okay, we're done
I guess
here,
this
Lenny.
must be
Come
life.
on.
We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead
Aw.
you to your fated friends.
That's
All
cute.
right, then. We'll be
Our little
handing out
found
pockets in
family.
some other districts later, so
Very,
we'll get going
very
now.
dysfunctional
Have a good day,
though.
you two.
Oh, thanks, bye.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Should we
Oh, and now we have to go talk to freaking Nouvellette. Okay. Oh, sir.
So, you really are here, Nouvellette. Paimon didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way.
Uh-huh.
In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting.
Oh.
So I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Yeah, you've got some explaining to do, sir.
You remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind. Well, alright, let's have it then. How was fun?
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out
Oh, I've got
loud.
like 630 Hess. Also, hi, how are you? He sighs softly before telling you the truth concerning what he saw that day. She deceived the heavenly principles and used Furina's endless performance to save Fontaine.
So that's what happened?
I only saw Furina's part myself.
Fossilor destroyed the divine throne
So
of
we
the
didn't even
High
know
God
that Fossilor did
and
anything?
restored your power to you, transforming
Wow.
you into a fully fledged elemental dragon sovereign. But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontainians from dissolving.
He said, whoosh.
For me, the authority of the ancient
Basically.
dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element.
Uh-huh.
Fontainians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood,
Ooh.
after the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet. In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontainians became true humans, and thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial sea.
Fossilor must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to
Wow.
have come true while saving everyone.
Does this mean he has a dragon form? And does that technically make him a reverse furry? Not gonna entertain either of those questions. You could say that it was at that moment the Fontainians were finally truly born. Yeah.
In a manner of speaking, Fossilor finally managed to fulfill the original
Yeah.
wish to turn
Oh.
Oceanids into real people too.
A Humie. It's horrible.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask.
Yeah,
Ask
I've got a
away.
lot.
I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift or something.
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us during this crisis. Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis. The Oratrice has ceased to function.
Uh-huh.
The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more, and I do not need the Gnosis's power. As such, it has lost all meaning for Fontaine.
Okay, but
if
like...
the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well accede to their request now, and avoid unnecessary conflict.
I mean, I guess...
What complicated considerations?
I
thought you were
guess?
just giving it to them out of gratitude to the knave and as an apology to Child.
Ask away. I will tell
So
you
just
the
to,
truth
like,
as I know it.
avoid other conflict, honestly, I won't be able to pay attention to anything else. We'll Google a summary.
When we spoke to Linny earlier,
Apologies.
she mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed.
Yeah, like,
That there might be some
it would just be a lot of drama.
only you were aware of.
He's just not about that. And I get that.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division.
Yeah.
They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
Were you? Your hand in marriage? What? Who said that?
In truth, I exchanged some further
Who
words
said
with
that?
that lady named
So weird.
Skirk after sending you two back to the surface.
Ooh.
It went something like this.
Okay. Oh, wait, they had another conversation? This isn't done? What the fuck?
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, all right, nerd?
Paimon is just a little goofy fairy. Oh.
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here, so I'm no longer getting any interference.
Interference?
I can finally catch the scent of your power. What it's made of.
What does that mean?
It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. It's quite a novel blend.
Oh?
I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
She's playing a little game.
Of course. How could I forget?
My god.
You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
The what now?
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young.
She's gotta be, like,
and I have never
ancient.
returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him. It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense. Which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans. Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disaster.
So he had to get rid of it.
To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
Is that all the gnosis?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
She doesn't look a day over 30. I need her
refer
skincare
to.
routine, though.
Who
Yeah.
are they? And when did they die?
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know.
Whose remains
If
are
you're
in the
interested,
Gnosis?
though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the
That,
answer
and if,
on to
like,
you next time.
bad things are gonna happen to all of them.
Next time. You
Maybe
believe
that's
we
why
will meet
some of the
again?
gods are already getting rid of them.
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
Oh. Okay, child. Pop off. It's divided ashes.
That's what she
Ew.
told
I
me.
know.
Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
Yeah.
The remains of the third descender? So that's what the Gnosis actually
Oh,
are.
all of them are that.
I just thought they
Oh.
looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
I don't know. I don't know,
All
Paimon.
the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor
Right.
at play, that is what she meant to say.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting
Right.
Fontaine at unnecessary risk.
So
by
he's
keeping
like,
it here.
yeah, fucking Shinezanaya, you can take it. He's a descender. She mentioned one of them. I am the fourth descender? I'm sorry. For me, this information means two things. I feel like we knew that. One, that all descenders... Sorry. One, that the Gnosis are related to the two descenders. And two, that the one who came before me has already
I guessed that you
died.
might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them.
Oh my god, are they going to
That
try to
means that
kill
the
us to make
Gnosis,
another Gnosis?
which are exceedingly element compatible and can even
Oh, no.
enhance elemental abilities, do indeed come from the third descender. I wonder, does your body also
Don't
possess
wonder
similar
that.
properties?
Don't look me up and down and do that. Stop. You said
Being able to use elemental
Gnosis?
powers with
You got Gnosis in there?
That does sort of special compatibility.
Let's not try and find out. Okay?
No, let's not think about this stuff right now.
No.
It just feels creepy. Comparing the Traveler to the dead third Descender and all.
What if Paimon already knows? You know how my theory of like Paimon's actually evil and like why do we even trust her? What if she knew this all along and this is all a plot to kill us and create something so she can return to her normal demon self? Just a theory. Don't worry, I won't die so easily. Yeah, I think Paimon's evil. She's not even from this world. I think she's a mini version. She's like a fragment of some large demon-esque thing.
Blind guesses when information is lacking.
Oh yeah.
The same is true of being at court.
It's a thing. It's a thing. You have a theory everyone dies in the end? Also valid.
All of Focalor's efforts were for this moment
On
as well.
via Paimon's hand.
She sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered through all those years as a human.
Yeah.
Was that really what she wanted?
I don't think it was about like if she wanted it. It was more of like I'm an ethereal being, and it's not about what I want. Can you understand the will of the gods?
I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, they will one day return to the earth as raindrops. Life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all.
Aww.
And what ultimately is the difference between the rains that fall upon all of us?
I don't even know what you're saying, sir. But yeah. Wow. I feel blessed that I play this game. That was genuinely the best Archon quest by far they've ever done.